Norman the Doorman by Freeman. In front of a small, well-hidden hole around in back of the majestic Museum of Art, there once stood a mouse named Norman. Norman was a doorman, and he greeted all the art-loving creatures who came to see the treasures which were kept in the basement of the museum. "Come right in," Norman would say to his cousins, the Petrinis. "We're quite safe. I've sprung all the traps." Norman would explain every painting in detail and handle each masterpiece with as much care and respect as if he had painted it himself. He would also take great pride in pointing out the artistic features of certain pieces of Greek sculpture which rested in the dark corners of the storage room. Norman's only worry was keeping out of sight of the sharp-eyed upstairs guard, who often came to the basement to set traps for mice. His bright flashlight frightened the visitors, and they dashed out the secret hole into the night like streaks of pink and white lightning. As for Norman, he always managed to escape and hide inside an old armored knight's helmet. Up there, he felt perfectly safe. Actually, the helmet was Norman's home, which he had made into a very comfortable and workable studio. Just see what a splendid skylight the visor made. Like most everybody, Norman had a hobby. Each night after work, he tried to create something pleasing or beautiful. Perhaps a painting of Swiss cheese and crackers, or a statue. One bitter cold day, Norman decided to stay in his studio and make something out of wire. For some time, he had been collecting mouse traps and odd scraps of picture-hanging wire, with the intention of putting them to artistic use. The mouse traps weren't any good anymore, since Norman had cleverly taken out the pieces of cheese and then snapped the traps shut without having harmed even so much as a whisker on his nose. All through the day and far into the night, Norman twisted and bent wires into many...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?